Hello, we're making spaghetti for dinner my way. Let's go. Tricolor Rotini is what I used. You can also use spaghetti. Here's some marinara sauce. I had a bunch of half empty cans. Diced tomatoes, zucchini, plant-based nuggets. You can use regular nuggets, half an onion, and some pepperoni. I got these on Ibotta, half off, and I've been wanting to try them for so long. And they're really good, not by themselves though. They're better with spaghetti, so here I am using the last box that we had. And these are the Dino Nuggets ones. They're so cute. So you're gonna want to go ahead and just line the air fryer with some parchment paper and then put them in there. It says 425, but I usually want to go 50 degrees lower for an air fryer, and I put them for about 15 minutes. Then you're gonna want to take your half an onion, peel the skin off, and just dice it up. Super simple. Take some olive oil and you put your pan at about between 5 to 6, so about medium high heat. Put a little bit of olive oil and then you put your diced onions in there once it starts getting a little warm. In another pot, you're going to want to raise it to high heat, add some water, and this is where your noodles are going to cook. Like I said, you can use spaghetti or whatever noodles you like. Halfway through, you're going to want to shake the nuggets, turn them over. Then you're going to cut off the ends of your zucchini, slice them in half, and just dice them up. I put them in a bowl to make it easier for later to transfer into the pot. Then you're going to take some minced garlic. I used about a little more than a tablespoon because I love garlic. Then you just mix it up. Once it starts to smell really good, then you know it's pretty much done. The onions will start to look a little bit translucent. Then you're going to add your rotini once the water starts to boil. Just leave that cooking for about 10 to 12 minutes. Then you're going to take your can of diced tomatoes, pour it into the pot with the onions. And then you'll added my Prego sauce first. I had no idea that this was still in the fridge, so I decided I was just going to use everything that I had. I poured a little bit of water in there too to make sure I got all that sauce that's on the bottom. And we'll add more sauce later. Then you're going to go ahead and season your sauce. I put some salt, some black pepper, some garlic powder, some chili powder to make it a little bit spicy. You don't have to add this, this is completely optional. This is just what I like. Some turmeric for that anti-inflammatory benefit. And some Italian seasoning. You don't have to add this, I just add it because we have it, so I'm trying to use it up. Then you're going to want to incorporate all those yummy flavors together and just stir it up. Then you're going to want to cover it for about 5 minutes. Let those seasonings cook in. Now we're going to cut our nuggets. Look at that cross section. It looks so good. For a plant-based nugget, not bad. You're just going to cut all those, and now we're going to add our zucchini. So for this, you're going to want to have it cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes because you want it to get really soft. Zucchini takes a little while to cook. Don't raise the temperature though because you don't want it to burn, so. Now we're going to cut our pepperonis. I had this in the freezer for I think 6 months, so I'm glad I decided to use these. I just cut them into quarters. You're going to add it after about 15 minutes has passed and stir it all up. Make sure every single piece is covered with marinara. Now it's a little bit dry, so after I added a little bit more pepper and garlic and salt, because at this point you can taste the flavor, see if you like it or not. After this, we're going to add some more sauce. Sorry, I just finished having the flu, so my voice is cracking a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the other can of half-empty marinara that I had in the fridge. This one's from Aldi's. It's really good. Now we're gonna strain our pasta. I had the pasta waiting a little too long, so it got hard, but it's okay because the hot marinara will make it not stick anymore. So you're just gonna want to mix it up, get all the pasta covered in sauce, and I added the rest of it to make sure that we had enough, because I like it really saucy. I like it to be dripping in sauce. So, but after this part, it's really simple. You just lower the heat to 2 or low and leave it until you're ready to eat dinner. Then you are going to go ahead and serve yourself. And look how amazing this comes out. I'm going to show you a close-up in a second. Look at that. So delicious, so amazing. Then I went ahead and took some homemade bread with some butter and put it on the George Foreman. And there you go. Bon appetit.